Back to the kitchen now. Josh is with our friend today, Foz Farrow. The owner of Blu Mangrove Grill in Palmetto. Josh?
All right, thanks, Scott. Foz, what do we have today? This looks really, really good.
Today we're going to make a salmon dinner. It's a pan-seared salmon. As you know, salmon is one of those fishes that people either like it or they don't like it. So because they find it a little gamey. But what we're going to do is just take a piece of salmon and put a little bit of salt and pepper on it. And we're going to pan-sear this in a little bit of olive oil. And this is, again, a very simple dish that people can make at home. Does not require a lot of ingredients. So most of the stuff that most people have in their home.
So that's olive oil?
Yes, that's olive oil. And while that's getting seared, we're going to make the sauce for it.
Okay.
What I like to do at home is I like to get some whipped butter and add different herbs to it and mix it and just kind of like leave it in my refrigerator. So anytime I try to do some cooking, I know I have that herb butter available. You can choose any kind of herb you like. So I have one here that has a little bit of oregano, tarragon. It's got parsley, and what we're going to do is just put this in here and let that simmer down. Then I have a little bit of garlic that I want to put in there to help.
Herb, butter, and garlic. Can't get much better than that.
It's actually going to be really good. And this dish is very simple. I like to serve it with rice pilaf. You can use any kind of rice pilaf you like at home. Or you can also sub for mashed potato if you prefer to use mashed potato. So then what we're going to do is we're going to add our artichoke hearts to it. And our cherry tomatoes.
It's getting better and better. Wow.
Yeah, it does. And you know, again, I also try not to use too much salt because the fish already has a little bit of salt that I put on it. So I'm just going to put a very, very little salt on this. And then lots of pepper. Pepper's always good for us. And then if you have some white wine, cooking wine at home, a little bit of white wine will go really well right in there. And just kind of like let this simmer for a few minutes.
Adds like a freshness to it.
Yeah. Yeah, so the artichoke hearts, you don't want to really get them too soft. Okay. So we're actually going to cook this not for too long, but as you can see, the flavors are all coming out. You
can smell it, definitely.
Yeah, and then meanwhile, while our salmon is cooking, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some spinach to this, okay?
So most of the ingredients are going into the sauce here.
Correct. And as you can see, it's a very, very healthy, simple dish to make at home. And it really adds a lot of flavor to salmon, especially if you have young kids and they don't care for salmon. This would really change it up.
The taste, the fish taste. Sure.
Gives it a little better look than just a piece of fish on a plate. And then, so what we're going to do is, while this is simmering, we're going to add a little bit of chicken stock to it. Okay. A tiny bit of chicken stock. And pretty much the sauce is done. And then this salmon is great with a nice bottle of white wine if you're at home. I highly recommend Equilibrium. That's a very good wine that goes very well with it.
Seems like it would be a very good summer type of dish.
It is. It is. It's actually very good. And again, unfortunately, some people really like salmon. A lot of people don't like salmon, but it is a very good fish. It's actually very, very good for you, too.
Is this on your menu?
Yes, it is. This is our salmon dinner. So, as you can see, this is our ready to go. And what I did, I pan-seared a piece of salmon earlier, and I have it sitting there. And I like to cook my salmon medium to medium rare. Some people like it well done. Salmon is one of those fish, as you can see, it's available on sushi. So you can eat the fish medium to medium rare. It's absolutely fine. So what we're going to do, we're actually just going to put some of this on top of that. Okay, I'm just going to bring it right over here, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Okay,
here we go.
Yeah, I'm just going to put it right on top.
A few more seconds left here. So this looks like it's the finished product.
Yes, it is.
And looks outstanding.
And what I did was I just used some rice pilaf and some asparagus because this time of year asparagus are really lovely. And there you have it. That is our salmon dinner. A very simple, easy meal to make.
Looks outstanding, Foz.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Well, if you want this recipe, you can go to the mysuncoast.com website, click on the dining tab. You can also see other recipes there as well. Stay with us, everyone. We'll be right back.